Hello everyone, welcome back to another market analysis video. In this video, I'm going to share 10 stocks which you can trade for intraday. And let's get started. First is ICICI Bank. I had drawn this level previously also. As you can see, this couldn't sustain below this level. The candle couldn't close below this level and it went up. So if we zoom in, what we can do is we can plan for a long trade in this one. Once the stock sustains above this level, a long entry can be taken, and I'll just check for the targets. Perfect. This can be the first target. This can be the final target actually, and you can consider this level as the first target. So once the stock reaches this level, you can simply bring your stop loss to break even. Just for happens is once you bring your stop loss to break even, if the stock reverses from this level, and you won't end up in losses, you'll end up in break even. Okay, so it's a safe side. Once the stock hits for your first target, you can simply always bring a stop loss to break even, and this can be your final target. Okay, 1% target is very good for intraday. Just in case the stock breaks down and sustains below this level, a short trade can definitely be taken. I'll just zoom out and look for levels. Okay, this looks like a good level. Okay, even this looks like a good level. So for short, if the stock sustains below this level, a short trade can be taken in ICICI Bank. This can be the first target and this can be the second target. Okay, moving on to the next one, we have Axis Bank. Okay, Axis Bank, what we'll do is we'll only plan for a long trade above this level. We are not going to take any long trade if it doesn't breaks out and sustains above this level. And for short, what we can do is, okay, perfect, looks very good. For short, we can take a short entry once it sustains below this level. Okay, once the stock sustains below this level, a short entry can be taken, and we can consider this as the target, right? We can consider this as the target, and we also have 200 EMA, so this looks like a good support level. Yeah, 0.9%, perfect. 0.9% is okay, just in case it breaks this level. So what you can do is, again, once the stock sustains below this level, a short entry can be taken, and once the stock hits this level, you can simply bring a stop loss to break even. And if you want to hold it further, you can hold it till this level also. Even this looks like a level. Okay, perfect. So here are the levels for long. See, I won't really suggest anyone for a long trade here until and unless it breaks this level. And if the candle closes above this level, a long entry can be taken. You can just consider one or two pivots as your target. 1% target is very good for intraday, like I say in every video. So yeah, moving on to the next one, we have State Bank. So State Bank, as you can see, we can see a pole and a flag pattern, and this also can be considered as a box. Okay, a consolidation, right? So after the consolidation, the breakout is always good. Okay, so this has a potential of both sides. What we can do is we can simply mark levels over here. As you can see, this can be considered as a good level. Okay, this can be considered as the first level, this can be considered as the second, and this as the final. So what you can do is, once the stock hits this level, you can simply bring a stop loss to break even. You can consider this as your final target. Okay, this is enough for the target, but this just in case of big movements like this. Can you see how big this fall is? Just in case of big movements, you can consider this as your ultimate target. Don't hold anything above this level. In fact, this is also enough. The second target is enough. For short side, again, once the stock sustains below, a short entry can be taken, and this level can be considered, and this level can be considered as the short target. Okay, perfect. So SBI 15 minutes time frame consolidation, we can also see a inverted flag and pole pattern. So it has a potential of both sides. Once the stock closes above this level, a long trade can be taken. I have marked the target. Similarly, for short side also, once it closes below this level, a short entry can be taken, and I have marked the target as well. Moving on to the next one, we have Reliance. Okay, Reliance we have on, okay, Reliance we have on 15 minutes time frame, but I'm just looking for a level over here. uh can you see a trend line over here? You can, right? Also, I'll draw a level. See, so once the stock breaks this trend line and sustains over this horizontal level, a long trade can be taken, and this can be considered as the long target. Okay, and short side, no, I wouldn't really give a short trade for this one, because this looks good for a long trade and not for a short one. Again, it's on 200 EMA, and it's on a crucial trend line and horizontal support as well. So once the stock sustains above this level and breaks out the trend line and the candle closes, a long entry can be taken, and this can be considered as the long target. I'll just check how big this is. 1% target, perfect. 1% is perfect for intraday. If you want to hold it further, you can just consider a pivot as your next target. Okay, moving on to the next one, we have Tata Power. Very nice, very nice. Okay, Tata Power, as you can see, it is on a support level, and we can also spot a trend line over here. So what pattern is this, tell me? This can be considered as a pole and a flag, but if the pole was longer, the pattern would have been stronger. So we can consider this it as a descending triangle pattern. So once the stock breaks out this level, if it sustains above the trend line, a long entry can be taken, and we can consider this as a target. I'll just check how big this is. Perfect. 1.2, 1.3% is very good. And if the stock breaks down this level and sustains below this level, we can consider this as our first target, and we can consider this as our final target. Okay, okay, we also have a level over here. Perfect. So this is for Tata Power, a descending triangle. Okay, so once the stock sustains above this once the stock sustains above the trend line and gives the closing, a long entry can be taken, and this can be considered as the target. Once the stock sustains below this level, a short entry can be taken, and this can be your targets. Moving on to the next one, we have Sun Pharma. Okay, Sun Pharma also, just like SBI, you can also see a consolidation over here, and I love box breakouts, by the way. Okay, box breakouts works very nice. So as you can see, it's also on 200 EM on 15 minutes time frame. So once the stock sustains above this level, a long entry can be taken. I'll just check for target. This looks like a very good target. Okay, we have level also, and this can be your final target, but this is too big for of a target for intraday. So this is, even the first target is really enough. Okay, and for short size, just in case it sustains below this level, we'll check for, yeah, we have a level over here. Okay, we can consider this level as our short target. Okay, again, Sun Pharma, inverted flag and pole, a consolidation. So after the box breakout, if it sustains above this level and 200 EMA, long entry can be taken. This can be considered as the target, and this can be considered as the ultimate target. Like, this is the final. Even if this one, if the stock hits this target, even this is more than enough. And if the stock breaks down this level, you can consider this as the target. If you want one more level, I'll give you one more level over here. Okay, I'll give you one more level, but this is way too big. This is okay for intraday. Okay, the first level is okay for intraday. Moving on to the next one, we have Aurofarma. Aurofarma, if you remember, I had already shared an analysis. See, it is on a channel, right? So moving on to 15 minutes, see, it is on a channel, right? It is moving on a channel, and I had already told you, if the stock sustains below this level, a short entry can be taken. So now the amazing thing is, it has given a breakout from the pattern, and it has gone up for a retest. So once the stock sustains below this level, a short entry can be taken, and this can be considered as the first target, and this can be considered as the second target. This can be really good, see, because after the breakout, it has gone for a retest, and if it gives a bearish sign again, it's a confirmation, so a short entry can be taken and these two levels can be considered as the target. That is it for Aurofarma. Moving on to the next one, we have Glenmark. Okay. Interesting. So I'll draw a level. Okay, as you can see, I have drawn a level. Okay, this is quite big for a level. Okay, we cannot bring it closer, so that is okay. This Glenmark Pharma, what you can do is you can look for a short trade. Once the stock sustains below this level, a short entry can be taken, and this can be considered as the target. I think this is very big for a target. Wow, this is 2%, but that is the last support level that I can see over here. Or okay, I'll give you one more. Okay, this can be considered as the short level. For long, I wouldn't really recommend for a long trade, because this I wouldn't really recommend anyone to take a long trade until unless it sustains above this level. Once it sustains above this level, a long trade can be taken and you can consider this level as your long target. Okay, so this is it for Glenmark Pharma. Moving on to the next one, we have Tata Motors. Okay, Tata Motors also, can we make a box over here? We can. Yes, we can make a box over here. So if the stock sustains above this level, a long entry can be taken and this level can be considered as the target. Okay, I'll just check how big the target is. Perfect, 1.2% is okay. And for short, I wouldn't really recommend a short trade until and unless it sustains below the 200 EMA, because this would be a really short trade, and 200 EMA looks like a very strong support over here. It is 0.8%, but I still wouldn't recommend you to take the short trade, because if the stock sustains below this box, it will already be a very big move, and then we will only have 0.7-0.8% for the target, which is not good, and this would be a little difficult to break, because see, we also have a horizontal level over here. Can you see this? Right, so I wouldn't really recommend anyone to take a short trade here. For long, yes, after the box breakout, this can be considered as the first target, and if you want to hold it furthermore, you can consider the next pivot as your target. Moving on to the next one, we have Asian Paints. Okay, I'll just remove the 200 EM as of now, and I'll just draw the levels. Okay, very good. Right, as you can see, this is a zone. This is a no trading zone. We are not going to take any entries if the stock is in this zone. And can you see a trend line over here? I can spot a trend line as well. So as you can see, the stock is given a breakout of 200 EMA and it came down. It is again going up. So once the stock sustains above the trend line and sustains above the no trading zone, a long entry can be taken, and we can consider this as our target. Yeah, I'll just check how big this is. 1.2%, which is perfect for intraday. Okay, this I wouldn't really give you a short trade for this, because this looks better for the long trade. See, we have a strong resistance level over here. So once the stock breaks this trend line, sustains above the no trading zone, and you can take a long entry, and this can be your short target for Asian Paints. So this is it for the video, guys. I shared 10 stocks: ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, State Bank, Reliance, Tata Power, Sun Pharma, Aurofarma, Glenmark Pharma, sorry, Tata Motors, and Asian Paints. These are the 10 stocks for intraday that you can look out for tomorrow. And this is it for the video, guys. I hope you liked it, and do let me know in the comments if you want any specific type of video. I'll definitely try to make one. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.